Sonnies, we're here on the greatest afternoon show on the planet. This is called
Afternoon Delight.
I love it. Yes. I'm your host with the most. Alongside me, I have some beauties in studio. Of course, we have Mel, my co-host right here.
Hello.
Co-host in the East Wing, we have Ashim, darling. And of course, we have the lady, then the magic that makes it all happen. She's Addie.
Yes.
Right
Oh.
here.
She's running laps, hitting the buttons.
She's
and
hitting the buttons. She's
doing the
making things happen.
thing.
There she is.
Hey.
You guys, I hit all the wrong buttons.
She made it happen, though. All right, well, let's do a quick icebreaker.
Yes.
This is very exciting. We're gonna jump into right away Thunderdome pop culture quiz.
All right.
We got red, white, and who knew today is our theme. Stars, stripes, and serious trivia. Who will reign supreme in the land of the free and the home of this quiz brave moment? All right, here we go.
Okay.
What year was the Declaration of Independence signed? Was it A, 1775, B, 1776, C, 1781,
What the heck?
or D, 1783?
What the heck kind of question is this?
It's a history class all of a
I
sudden.
think
a
I
little
got
bit.
it, though. I think I got
Might
it.
be a little bit tricky, okay?
When you start saying dates to me, I just tuned it out.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay.
I go with C.
Okay, you're going with C. I'm left with the highlighter.
I'm saying B. Here.
C, B.
I got extra pencils.
Okay, C, B. Melanie got it. Addie, C. Ashim?
I said A, 1776, or whatever 1776 was. Was that
B.
A or B? B. Oh,
That's
sorry.
B. Okay.
Good job for you for knowing
Okay.
numbers like that.
Hannah, what did you say? B? Oh, she did? Okay, so you said B too. Okay, got it.
Copy.
You guys,
Okay.
we have an audience today.
Yes.
Oh, I love this.
It's Bring Your Kids to Work Day. So my stepdaughter and my stepdaughter's best friend, who's like my other kid, Hannah and Morgan, they are sitting over here on the couch.
Perfect. Okay, so next question. Which founding father famously did not sign the Declaration of Independence?
Why is this hard?
Is this A, George Washington, B, Thomas Jefferson, or C, John Adams, or D, Ben Franklin? Which founding father famously did not sign the Declaration of Independence? Georgie Porgy, Tommy, can you hear me? Johnny Boy, or Ben?
B.
B for Addie?
Is Addie should I cheat off her again?
I don't know. Hurry.
I'm gonna cheat off Addie again. I'm going B.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm just randomly going to go with C.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. That was John Adams?
That was
Yeah.
John Adams, yeah.
Did you?
I'm going to go A.
Did
Sorry,
you
go
listen
ahead.
to Hamilton?
Sorry.
She's going to go A.
Oh, sorry. Going B. Going B.
She's going
She did. I'm just
B.
wondering if you listened.
Going B.
did.
Hannah?
He was not in the room.
She's gonna go B too.
Not when it happened.
Morgan?
Sorry, we're having our own conversation over here.
She's going B.
She's going B or D?
B.
B. Got it. Okay.
None of us know, so we're all going to be wrong
He's
together.
gonna go wrong.
What do the 13 stripes on the U.S. flag represent? Is it 13 presidents, 13 amendments, 13 original colonies, or D, 13 battles?
Me and Ashim are really smart.
I'm
Super
saying
smart.
C.
Super smart.
C.
C.
Guys
C.
at home, play along with us.
What are you guys saying? C and C across the boards. It's a music factory. Which U.S. city hosted the first ever 4th of July fireworks celebration in 1777? Was it A, Philadelphia, where they make the cream cheese? B, Boston, where they have the donuts?
And a tea party.
Yes. C, New York.
Where they have
oh,
apples? I don't
Yeah.
know.
And D, Charleston.
Where they do the dance.
Let's dance.
I'm going to go with Philadelphia. Was that A?
A.
Okay.
What? Wait. Can you
I'm
scroll
gonna
up?
go with B, Boston, because the Tea Party, the fire. I don't
First
know.
ever 4th of July celebration. Which city?
Philadelphia was the
A.
bell.
A for Addie. Melanie.
I'm saying B.
You're going to do Boston.
And,
And
for the
then
record, A was Philadelphia. Those of
Hannah
you-
and Morgan. A. And then you're saying Boston. B
all
for
over the
Hannah.
place.
No, Hannah's
Okay.
saying D for Charleston.
Oh, she said D for Charleston. Get the D. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Next up, what iconic American document begins with the words, "We the people"? Is it A, the Declaration of Independence, B, the Bill of Rights, C, the Emancipation Proclamation, or D, the Constitution?
oh no.
Listen.
Gosh, this is actually, I feel silly.
I feel like
I feel
I'm in a
dumb right
history
now.
class.
You
I
can
feel
do
really
it. Put
dumb.
your
I feel
back
kinda
into
dumb.
it.
I'm going to go with A.
It's
Okay.
either A or D, and I
I'm
don't
going
know.
with D. I'm gonna go with D.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D.
I got an A,
gonna
and you
get
got a
the
what,
D.
Mel?
D.
Okay. Hannah? D? D? Go for the D.
I'm scared.
Because then
I'm
if
so
we're all
scared.
wrong, then no one's wrong.
Which U.S. president was born on the 4th of July? Was it A, Abraham Lincoln, B, George W. Bush, or C, Calvin Coolidge, or D, Theodore Roosevelt?
I'm gonna
That's
guess
wild.
D.
Davey, you didn't tell us we had to study for this
You're
test.
doing great.
This is
This
hard.
is
Your
country.
I'm guessing C, Calvin Coolidge.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Calvin Coolidge too. It's why not?
C, and then Melanie.
Teddy Roosevelt. D.
D. Hannah. Go for the D. Want to rumble with the D, huh? Bzz.
Why not? Right?
Okay, we'll go C for Morgan. Okay, next up. What was the name of the ship that brought the Statue of Liberty to the United States? Was it A, Liberty Bell, B, RMS Titanic, or C, SS France, or D, Isier?
C. I'm going with C,
C.
SS Francais.
I'm gonna go with the France too. Since
C.
It was a gift.
I'm just gonna go with them.
C,
Although the Isaria
C,
could be
and then
French, but who
Morgan?
cares? I'm gonna go with that.
You know.
C. Okay, next up, only a couple more on deck. Which two founding fathers died on July 4th, 1826, exactly 50 years after the Declaration? Was it A,
So hard to say.
Franklin and Hamilton, B, Jefferson and Adams, C, Washington and Madison, or D, Monroe and Jefferson?
This is very hard today.
It's really hard.
I'm gonna say Franklin and Hamilton because they made a Broadway production about Hamilton.
8. So
I
that
mean-
is
I'm
C.
going with B,
She's doing B.
Jefferson E. Adams.
Okay.
Hefferson. I like how she put that spin on.
I love a heifer.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Monroe and Jefferson, because no one's chosen
D.
D.
Go for the D.
Go for the D.
All right.
All right.
Gotta do it.
What are you guys saying? A. Morgan.
I said B.
Going with B with Addie.
Cheat off Addie when in
All
doubt.
right,
That's
two
what
more
I
left.
do.
Which U.S. holiday is the most associated with barbecues and backyard parties? Trick question. Are you ready for this? A. Memorial Day. B. Labor Day. C. Veterans Day. Or D. Independence Day.
D. Independence Day.
Most associated.
Wait, go back. I need to
Is
read
this
that.
trick?
Which U.S. holiday is the most associated with barbecues and backyard parties? Is it Memorial Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day, or an Independence
A.
Day? Okay. Melanie,
I already said D.
I'm sticking with the D.
going with the D.
Getting that D,
And
girl.
then Hannah, D
Yeah.
could be.
It's all of them.
You can just go for A. It's
We
okay.
have a soul connection.
Nothing really happens if you win or lose. No big deal. Next up, which
We get
classic
nothing.
American?
Nothing.
It's a huge deal.
Which classic American song, last one, which classic American song includes the lyrics, and the rockets' red glare and the bees bursting in air? I can't say the word on the air, but first one is A, America the Beautiful, B, The Star Spangled Banner, C, God Bless America, or D, Yankee Doodle?
B.
B.
B's across the board.
Yes.
All right, let's look at this answer key before everyone strangles me. It's so hard.
This was like the hardest test. This
What's
definitely
like
was
a history
Thunderdome.
test?
Well, this is good.
I'm banking
there
on
are
C
teachers,
for number one. I'm
there
banking
are
on C.
teachers out there that are very happy that we're doing this. So this first one, the first answer is B.
Yes.
B for boy, 1776. Answer number 2 is A, George Washington. I believe
Boo.
everyone was wrong on that one. Number 3 is C, 13 original colonies. Everybody got that right.
Yay.
4 is A, Philadelphia, the cream cheese. Melanie is wrong.
I got it right.
You did get it right.
I
Congratulations.
should have cheated off Addie again.
Yeah.
5, the answer is D, the Constitution. Very nice. 6, which U.S. president was born on 4th of July? That was Calvin Coolidge.
Wrong.
And number 7, everybody is wrong. It was D. Icier was the name of the boat.
The one I said it's also
Your gut-
French.
your
Yeah, I was
gut
like, it's a
knew.
French
You
word.
knew French, yeah. Number 8, the answer is B. Jefferson and Adams. Addie,
good job.
congratulations.
Hey, Addie, I should
You
have
guys,
cheated
I
off
love,
you.
I love Hamilton.
So far, Addie
And
might.
you guys guessed based on Hamilton, and somehow that made you guys wrong, which is
yeah.
interesting.
Addie, I think I'm going to just cheat off you for the rest of the
So
lifetime.
number 9, the trick question.
It's
of
all of the
course,
above.
It was D, Independence Day.
Yay,
Great
I'm at
job.
6
And of
now.
course, everybody got number 10, the Star Spangled
sure
Banner.
hope
right.
so.
But our winner is Addie.
Yay!
So
I got 7.
excited.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Oh, no, you got. Yeah.
But Sheem's trying
I
to
got
figure out how
7.
she could
I
cheat
think
to
if
win.
she-
You
Team
got 7. 70% is still
I got like 4.
I got a 70%.
Either
I got
way.
a
C
C.
students need love
Everyone
too.
did really good.
That was
trying.
hard today.
Oh,
That was
Addie.
so hard.
Well, I'll tell you, everybody can go down now and celebrate at Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. It's your secret getaway to fabulous times tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn. This charming spot boasts a courtyard setting out of a dream on the north end of St. George Street. It's not just a wine bar, boo. This is a place where magic happens on the perfect evening about to begin. Their wine collection features over 85... 72 unique gems. I had a few last night. It's a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers, some so rare you can't believe they're available by the glass or the bottle. They are amazing. Go check them out. They're open daily from 8 to 8. One heck of a music lineup, I got to tell you. And it's so beautiful in that courtyard.
It is.
Forget about
and
it.
they had a
Go.
charcuterie board.
Yes, and if you have the babies, if you bring your doggies, they have a charcuterie board.
I love that.
So
I need to see some photos of dogs with their charcuterie
Yes.
boards.
Let's do
Sunny
this.
tails.
I
Hashtag
need to see some
sunny
posh.
tails.
Let's see some posh pups.
Yes,
having their
posh
charcuterie.
pups with a charcuterie board. Hashtag Sunny Tails. Very, very cool
Yes.
for tail waggers. But elevate your taste buds at Bin 39. Sip, samper, and savor. 904-827-5740.
Love this.
All right, Sonnies, pick up your pinkies and your patience down because it's time to sip, slurp, and spill the celebrity tea. We got gossip, baby. We're ready to go today.
Let's hear it.
All right. So, Real Housewives of Orange County.
Back.
Oh, my
Season
God.
19, Shake Up is coming. Grab your emotional seatbelts, darling, because Real Housewives of Orange County 19 is about to serve up more drama than brunch with your ex. Tamara Judge is back, and she's dropping hints of her long-term simmering feud with Gretchen Rossi is about to erupt like never before. Gretchen is returning after a 12-year break from what sounds like she didn't come back to play nice either. Tamara teased on her podcast this season, riveting, emotional, and explosive season that we believe her, especially since she temporarily quit filming after a massive blow up with Gretchen during the cast trip to New Orleans. Things got so tense, producers had to step in. So classic Housewives, right?
Definitely.
The
I love
trailer. Have you
fight.
seen the trailer? Gives us everything. Polygraph,
A polygraph
tests.
test,
Oh
like-
my gosh. Screaming matches, accusations
Guys.
flying like confetti. Mel, I know you're chomping at the bit. Dive in here.
I love the Real Housewives, but what I love more is this feud between Gretchen and Tamara. This thing has gone on
Yeah.
for so long. And let me tell you something. I really think Gretchen is coming back to be like, let's get it straight. And if they get in a fight, my money, I think Gretchen could totally knock Tamara out.
So can you tell this audience what this fight really
So-
truly is about? Is it about a man?
It started about a man because they called Gretchen's late fiance, Jeff. He was an older gentleman.
Seasoned.
Seasoned. They called her a gold digger, but they really did love each other. Okay. And then after that, she called her a gold digger. And then Gretchen started dating Slade Smiley, who he has a history from season 1. Joe, that was on season 1 of Real Housewives of Orange County, that was her boyfriend.
Right.
So then Tamara started doing some digging because you know she's totally FBI and she can whatever.
Right.
So then she did some digging and found out Slade owed back child support. So then after she was dragging Gretchen through the mud about Jeff and you're a gold digger, yada, yada, yada.
Tamara.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yes. And then Tamara went ahead and said, oh, well, now you're with Slade Smiley, dug up all this dirt on him. But he also made it public. He's like, I have kids and this is what's going on. So
OMG.
Gretchen is back. And I'm telling you what, I think she's coming for Tamara. And Tamara, let me tell you.
Wait.
Yeah.
guys. Am I getting this right?
I know.
Gretchen and fiance Slade Smiley, they spill a wild bedroom bombshell that she
broke his penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about it on their podcast.
Yeah, they definitely
For
talk
real,
about it. Yeah.
apparently. Nope,
That's-
not joking. It's a water cooler gold. That's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's riding the horse a little bit too hard there, honey.
Also,
Yeah.
I guess she's back as a friend of a cast member. Who's she friends with?
Tamara?
What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are her allies?
So
on the
her
show?
allies used to be Vicky Gunvalson, but then they got in a fight.
They got in a fight.
And then
Isn't
Heather
Vicky
Dubrow,
always
and then
in fights?
her and Heather now I think are friends. It's been on and off with Heather Dubrow.
Okay.
So she'll be probably coming back on Friend of that. Her and Gina were friends, and then they got into it because Tamara cannot be friends with anybody.
No.
She's nasty.
It just sounds like real mean girl energy. Is
You
she,
guys.
Yeah, like
It
how
premieres July 10th.
I know.
Oh, it's
I am
coming up.
excited.
Yeah, Sheem, have you ever seen this show before?
I have not, so I'm like just blown away by all this. I'm like, what is going on? I
Yeah.
thought the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives were wild. This is
But
a
you're
whole-
connected to the Real Housewives of St. Augustine, so like,
Yes.
let's just spill some tea here.
Ashim, can we start a Real Housewives of St. Augustine?
Yeah, it's the lower middle
Can you
class
be like the
Real
lead
Housewives.
start of it, and I'll be the producer.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
Guys, it's
I
called the
needed
Real
to know.
the Real
Jen, I'm calling
Housewives
on you.
of St. Augustine, lower middle class. That's why.
No. I would like to make the.
Yeah, we're gonna do the real.
Can I
like,
just be
legit,
a
yeah.
friend of? Like I know I can make it all work. Andy
Oh.
Cohen and I are friends, so let me tell you, I just think, to be
Yeah,
honest,
what do you think?
with all of this,
We're gonna put this. To
I
bed.
want to watch. I hate to say this because I don't like to say this kind of stuff, but I want to watch Tamara squirm a little bit because the minute it came out that Gretchen that they called her to cast her again,
Yeah.
Tamara immediately took to social media. So Tamara, get ready because your mouth is. Gonna
I'm just
run away
ready to
with
see
you
the
again.
polygraph test.
Yes!
This is wild.
I love it.
Mormon
Yes.
Polygraph test.
And that's
Oh,
that.
gosh.
Well. I'm going to pivot over to our next story, which is Miss Allie Luber from Vanderpump is out living her best post James Kennedy life. And she is not looking back, darling. After that messy breakup with James, yes, the one with the DJ energy, enough drama to power all of West Hollywood, our girl Allie is officially back in the dating pool. And sources say she's already seeing somebody new. Remember when things got real tense last December when they had a major blow up reportedly involving James drinking again? Allie packed her bags, left her home. This was all over socials.
Yeah.
And while Lisa Vanderpump herself may have urged a reconciliation, Allie said, absolutely not, calling that advice tone deaf. So since then, she's been focusing on herself, recording her astrology podcast, Starstruck, reconnecting with her friends like Sheena, who is also called the Breakup Twins.
Wait, I want to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
It's actually really
I
good.
know.
Allie's good.
I'm into that.
I love Allie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allie's really good. And Mel, you have breaking news from the Vanderpump
Oh yes.
court. What's going on over
so
there?
breaking news. I saw this morning. I have to tell you guys. Who is a Rachel Leviss fan?
Raquel.
Oh, Raquel, but she's going back to her real name of Rachel now.
Right.
She's the one who had the quote unquote affair with Tom Sandoval, created Scandoval. She
I
was
didn't know
the
this one.
the other
I don't
woman,
watch it, but I
right?
knew this one.
She is
wow.
pregnant
She's
with by her
Scandoval.
boyfriend.
Yeah, Jason Boucher. Very, very cool. So she's obviously moved on and moved out in her life, which is nice to see because literally
Yeah.
she literally got ran over by an
Yeah.
18-wheeler on that whole drama situation. So
did drag
I
her.
don't like seeing people just get read to filth. I'm sure that you got to know there's always multiple sides
Yeah.
to every single story. So I like to see that she's doing a glow up and she's just remixing her life. And congratulations on the baby, boo. That's
I really
wonderful.
like when some of these people like kind of take their like they do social media things, like
Yeah.
being kind of showing their life a little bit. And
Yeah.
it sounds
Yeah.
like she's kind of showing her life, that she's living in LA with her cats and
Yeah.
things,
Oh, she's
and
a cat lady.
her
Yeah.
friends and her groups. Like that's fun.
And same thing with Allie. She didn't just break up; she leveled up. New guy, new energy, and no nonsense attitude. And I think
love
that
Allie.
she knows
Oh,
her
honestly,
narrative.
I was talking about Allie. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
That's
no,
my
no! You're
bad.
Yes.
good, but it's like new energy, right? It's just
Yeah.
like you got a lot of crappy things happening. What do you got to do? You got to go through the fire, right? Yeah. So good for her. Good for her.
Oh.
Hey,
It's David's secret dream coming up next.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleader sparks pom pom debate.
He knows the whole Thunderstruck dance.
Oh my gosh! Hold
share
on
soon.
your
Ready
pom
to audition.
poms. Oh, this is crazy, guys.
His audition was in the dance video earlier. You got a mean leg kick.
The kicks were.
The kicks are kicking. But hold your pom-poms, ladies. Things aren't always as glamorous as they seem on game day. Dallas Cowboys cheerleader Abby Summers recently dropped a behind-the-scenes TikTok revealing that that she and her squad actually fluff their own pom-poms. In the clip, Abby sits down with her unfluffed blue and white pom-pom and shows us the painstaking process of tying knots,
It's a
pulling
process.
strands out. This is why we put it in here, and repeating sometimes for hours. Viewers were floored, arguing it's wild that a billion-dollar organization won't pre-fluff or maintain such essential gear for these elite athletes.
Hey, someone's got to fluff them.
Can
Yeah.
I?
Why
Can
are
I?
you too good to fluff your own pom
She could
pom?
have a fluffer.
Listen, I'm going to interject here.
All right.
When poms come to you, they come in a box and they're all smushed down and they're flat and they smell bad because it's that plastic stuff.
smell.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you have to
Smell it. I can
unfluff
vividly
them.
Smell it.
And this whole thing about they're arguing it's wild that a billion-dollar organization won't pre-fluff, like, because you know why?
Why?
Because these multi-million-dollar organizations, athletic organizations, don't see the cheerleaders as an asset.
Really?
So they don't need they get paid like a baby
They're
fraction.
paid like
Per game,
Nothing.
Like $100,
Nothing.
something
It
like
used to be volunteer.
They
yes,
make-
and people,
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Did you guys
Yeah.
watch that documentary?
I did.
What a good documentary. If you haven't seen
Yeah.
it, make a point to see it. There's a lot to be uncovered about.
I think it's on
But
Netflix.
a lot of
yeah.
them, do it because it's exposure. They get to make connections.
Absolutely.
But so no, they're not going to have money. They're not going to spend money to fluff the cheerleaders' pom poms because, to be honest, they don't really want them there anyway. Now the Baltimore Ravens, they actually have co-ed. They have men and women, and they actually stunt and do tumbling.
Oh.
So like Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, most of them are like trained dancers with a little cheer background, but they're not going to. This is
What would
My
you like to
brother's girlfriend
see?
actually went to school. She majored
Yeah.
in dance, and one of her friends is one of the cheerleaders that was in that documentary.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's pretty cool.
My friend-
Intense, right?
My
Very
judging
intense, super
friend,
intense.
Opal Bush, she was the first African American female to make the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader
That's
team.
awesome.
She was also the first African American female to be crowned Alabama's homecoming queen.
Alabama Slammer, yeah.
That's
But no,
really
they're
cool.
not. They're not going to spend the money to do this because they
No.
don't think it's essential anyway.
Well, I have a take on this.
Tell
like,
us.
Sure, they aren't spending the money now because they don't see it as essential. And obviously,
Right.
like, I think that if you watch that documentary and then if you use your own ability to look at Texas and the Dallas Cowboys and what the deal is there, like, yes, the culture there is very much like, we're going to pay you basically nothing and we're going to
Yeah.
you should be proud to be here because
Right.
you're lucky you even got in. But like, I think that with more and more media on this, eventually these things are going to keep changing because
They just gotta
honestly,
raise,
also we're
though.
comparing cheerleading to dancing right now. They are different in this sense.
Yeah.
The thing you're talking about with the co-ed is different than these dance
Right.
teams.
Yeah.
Truly, because the cheer is a sport in a whole way that
Oh, yeah.
honestly the
Absolutely,
dancing
with
is
the
not.
tumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I think they're both sports, but I just mean they have different.
Yeah,
nuances.
different, like, yeah.
And
Gymnastics, you can throw that in there too. That's a whole,
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
a
know.
whole
also
different.
its own category. So all I guess I'm saying is I think that as the more media that Dallas Cowboys cheer team or dance team
Yeah.
gets, these things are going to change and keep changing.
I think
Yeah.
so
And-
too.
Or they'll keep making that argument that these girls can get their sponsorships and they can go
Yeah.
make money on sponsorships.
That's-
But we
yeah.
all
A
know
lot of
how
them-
that looks in the college athlete world,
Yeah.
right?
Right,
We know
right.
the changes.
They
that have
work
been
full
being
time
made.
jobs. Like some
They
of
all
these.
work full-time jobs.
Yeah,
this is
they are
not
like
their job.
paralegals and stuff.
But I need to
Smart
ask
too.
you,
They'll
Mel.
be like Harvard graduates over here,
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to be Dallas cowgirl dancers.
It's like
or
a
whatever.
dream. It's like a dream for a lot of them. But
Yeah.
Mel, I need to ask you because you brought up the co-ed thing. Would you like? I mean, you're in part of the cheer world. Would you like to see more of it evolve with more tumbling and kind of going that route, or do you like the traditional? Or every team is going to be
I
different?
think every team's going to be different because I think just the history of it being a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, and I think that history that stands alone on its own.
Right.
So I think it depends on the area, the demographic, and I think it also depends on like the individual team.
Yeah,
like
the
what
culture of the
what
team.
works for the franchise.
Right, right.
I
Well,
don't know.
that's a hot topic. That's interesting to see. But now we're going to pivot over to Addie's Reddit rundown report. All right.
Do it,
Y'all
Addie.
have scrolled, you've snooped, but no one does a deep dive drama like our Queen of Chaos. She's brave enough to go where the comments are messy and takes half-baked, and the usernames are definitely fake, but from the Am I the A-hole to what did I
my
just
favorite.
read? This is the segment where Reddit meets reality and reality cries in the corner. Yes. Without
bye.
further ado, it's time for Addie's Reddit Rundown Report.
Yes, Addie.
Yay! Okay, guys, are we ready?
Yeah.
Guess what today's subreddit is?
I effed up.
Guess what today's subreddit
I'm
is?
gonna do I have up because that's my favorite.
Do you guys know
No,
anything
am
about
I
Reddit?
the
You wanna
a-hole?
Guess what subreddit I pulled today's story from? It is Am I the A-hole?
I guess wrong, and that's my favorite one. I know.
So here's the TLDR. Am I the a-hole for taking my boyfriend to a birthday dinner that my parents were having for him? I need advice. I, a 24-year-old female, wanted to take my boyfriend, a 23-year-old male, to a birthday dinner since his family doesn't live near us. Guys, I picked this one because I think she does need some advice from some
Okay. Perfect.
trustworthy
Perfect
pals.
round table here. Yeah.
My family loves him and wanted to do something nice for his birthday. We ended up going to a restaurant that my family really likes. I asked him where he wanted to go, but he never gave a straight answer. So we just decided to go to our go-to restaurant. He's been at this restaurant before, and he's really liked it. But the whole way there, he didn't speak to me in the car. He didn't order food at dinner, and my family knew he was upset about the restaurant because he was being quiet, not like his usual self at all. They hit him with gifts and ordered him a cake, and he acted nice until we left. He didn't speak to me the whole ride home and still hasn't spoken to me.
Ew.
He left to go get food after we got home. I'm not sure how to fix this. I feel so bad for going to that restaurant since it was his birthday. I just wanted to celebrate him and have a fun time. So, am I the a-hole?
Oh my goodness, no.
Right? But
Yeah.
I feel bad that she feels bad. But also, I brought this one up too because I've been in like a similar situation where like, I'm known as accidentally being insensitive and it's not because I'm trying to be insensitive. It's because like sometimes I just see like the logic of a situation a little too clearly. Like, oh, we've got all these dynamics. The family's here. You can't seem to pick where you want to eat. It's your birthday still. We got to make this work.
Right.
I'm someone who will accidentally totally mess up a birthday because it's the time where you do have to think about those things. That's
Okay.
why I'm pointing it out. I've
But
had
still
friends that
doing
have been like,
something
Addie,
nice.
what were you thinking when you picked that place
Yeah.
or whatever? And I'm like,
I don't
know.
think she and her family messed up the birthday. I have so many thoughts about this.
Yeah,
Like,
go.
So her family takes him on a birthday dinner. His family's on the area.
So
they bring
nice.
him gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do
that's
nice
nice.
things from. They treat him to dinner. Like good manners say, be gracious and be appreciative that they went
Yeah.
out of their way to do something nice for you. You're not even their daughter's husband. You're
Right?
boyfriend.
You're just the boyfriend.
Like
He's
come
acting
on.
like a
And he acted
brat.
like a child. Didn't talk to her. Didn't order food. What does he just sit there at the table moping? Like
You're
you
a
all
jerk.
eat, I'm not gonna. And then gets food on the way home. Like that is just all kinds of red flags. I hope she sees. Like they have to have a big conversation.
Or some
because
working out to do.
He's
Yeah.
acting like a child, like a spoiled child.
yeah,
You
she's
didn't
not
give
the
her
a-hole. He's the
Yeah,
a-hole.
He's absolutely the a-hole. She was trying to do something nice.
Excuse me.
And for whatever reason, he decided that, I don't know, that's just completely, he's in the wrong. She's not the a-hole. He is. And her family did not deserve that either.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think
Boy,
of like
bye.
the worst case scenario here. Like, okay, let's just say like maybe he is a vegan and maybe they went to like,
You can
a
But
find
steakhouse.
then,
Like,
they've gone there before.
Right.
He's ordered food there before, and he's liked it before.
Well, he's just being an a-hole.
Yeah, I feel like he's being grumpy. A
Lock
little bit
him
of a
in the
grumpy
car.
grump. Like,
Yeah.
so someone commented, I agree with this in principle, but I really need to know what didn't give a straight answer means. Did he mention a couple spots but didn't pick one, or did he not actually answer at all?
yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting point because if didn't give a straight answer
Maybe
means
he
he
didn't-
listed like 3 places, or maybe he was. Do you ever have those friends that kind of hint to you that they want you to pick and they want you to pick good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is most relationships,
And
right?
I'm very
Yeah.
bad at that. So also, if you're my friend, don't hint at me. Don't hint stuff at me. Just
tell me straight up.
please.
Yeah, it's easier to straight up.
Yeah.
But this is crazy. It's like passive aggressive energy.
Yeah, I
Super
just
passive.
no. She's not the a-hole. He's the
She's
a-hole.
not. And honestly, that
She
was.
should dump him. He sounds like a pain in the.
Are we
A.
always going to run to dump him? You know,
I feel bad.
I
No,
kind of
I-
want to like work through
Run.
this so that maybe he could find a
But
better
wait a minute,
way.
Larissa, if
Wait
they're-
till he's 30 and then you can work through it. He's
No, what-
23 years old.
but what I'm
True,
saying
is-
true,
Time.
true.
Yeah, like that's fine and all, but like, what's the next year of their relationship going to bring? Is this behavior going to get worse? Does she want to
Possibly.
stick around and wait around to find out, or does she
Here's
want
a
to like?
comment.
Yeah, it's a red flag. that's
Someone
for sure.
says, sorry to say, but you need to get rid of this one. He's a man-child. He could use his big boy words and say, I'd like to eat at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Instead, he kept quiet and was rude and ungrateful. You shouldn't be fixing this. There are plenty of wonderful men out there who would have appreciated this gesture, and more importantly, you.
Yeah.
This isn't middle school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
Where's the
That was
Yes.
crazy.
Wait,
but
wait,
yeah,
wait, I
she's
need
not.
this.
She's
Make
doing
a
the
point. Make a point, Addie.
doing the most, doing the most, doing the most. Love it. Well, where you can do the most is that our friends over at Panache. Are you ready to feel like a main character? Step inside Panache, where the glam isn't just service, it's about a lifestyle, baby. Since 1987, this Aveda salon has been dishing out high vibes and higher cheekbones with every cut, color, and contour. Whether you're in the mood for a bouncy blowout or a transformative facial or a tension-melting massage, the Panache pros are here to sprinkle joy from head to heart, one pampered guest at a time. Happy birthday, Panache!
Yes.
38 years young, doing
38
amazing
years.
things. And I'll tell you what, every 38th guest at Panache for the rest of this week is free. No matter what your service is, every 38th
How do we secure that spot?
Right. The math has to math
Don't go
on
first
that.
in the morning because you're not going to be 38.
Right.
Right.
How do
But
we?
I'll tell you what, if you don't win, there's still other opportunities out there. You don't even have to purchase anything. You just put your name in the Eminence Box raffle that's going on.
yeah.
Plus 20% off of all retail. Run. They don't ever do 20% off, so that's very
do
special.
it.
Check them out. Go to getpanache.com and what?
Get with it, boo.
Loving it. All right, Sonny's Court is in session, and who's presiding today? You, Boo, the sharpest, sassiest, and most opinionated jury on this side of the planet. We're bringing the headlines. Is this news, or maybe it's just chaos wrapped in a hot clickbait moment here? This first one,
Ew.
Scotland's tsunami of pee. Okay. In Scotland, the Saltoun Surgery Centre just made an awkward, necessary announcement. They are no longer accepting unsolicited urine samples.
Where do you find these stories?
You heard that right. Yes.
This is not news.
Addie's AP right here. All right. So you heard it right. Apparently, the clinic was overwhelmed by a steady stream of mystery pee.
Steady stream.
Steady stream. How's that?
Mystery pee.
Sometimes in
So
sketchy,
punny, David.
Sometimes in sketchy household containers, which clogged up their workflow and drained their resources. According to the clinic, every unrequested sample means extra time to test it, track it down, who is it from, and interpret results, or worse, send it off for labs that could have been avoided.
Oh, my.
So they've drawn a line in the sand. Only provide urine samples when your GP asks you to. The British Medical Association backed this move. Nothing that samples without context are clearly useless and costly for healthcare services. This isn't just a local quirk, but it's also part of a larger trend across the UK, with other GP offices facing the same pee-pee problem and now tightening up the procedures. The moral of the story, before dropping off your next specimen, consult with your doctor or your bladder and
Okay.
might need a little bit
Wait a
waiting
minute.
time.
So
Yeah.
they're not the only facility that's people are like, oh, let me make a pee-pee, drop it off.
Right.
Why are people doing this?
I don't understand
It's
this.
just random. They're just giving.
Gonna fill a cup
But
and take
no,
it.
Yeah.
but the best
I
is they're
don't get
dropping
it.
it off in random household containers, guys. Like, oh, let me
So-
get this Tupperware and let me.
So I got
guys-
to do some research because this seemed weird. Why would
Okay.
people like?
I'm
why-
like, okay, so we're talking about the UK. We know that there's some differences.
Are they
Sure.
trying to get like tested for
And
things?
I was thinking, and all I could think was people are doing this on purpose. Like someone at some
Is it a
point
joke?
thinks and believes
Somebody got
I
rejected.
need to donate this, or I'm trying to help this, or oh, this is a good idea. They need my urine, and
Right.
so I searched this up. Apparently, in the UK and many other countries, donating urine is not that weird, and it's not about a weird clean pee contest.
Okay.
It's about advancing medical research and healthcare. So a lot of biobanks and tissue banks in the UK collect these samples for long-term storage, and they use the samples to study disease development,
So
genetics,
they think they're helping.
biomarkers, treatment responses. Yes. So
okay.
specific facilities sometimes even have put out things like donate your urine.
Cool. I would love to be part of that
more you
marketing
know.
campaign. I think that'd be
I
fun.
think that now they're saying, guys, thank you so much. You listened. We said donate your urine, but
Oh,
we're
I
not.
don't-
We're full.
Pee with me.
We're full. The more you
Okay.
know. Look at that was like a little PSA.
That was
Learn-
the
Yes.
more you know. Okay.
I
so-
say not news.
Okay. Yeah. Are we saying news or not news? Is this newsworthy?
What do you guys
News.
think?
It is news to me.
It's news?
News? I'm saying not news.
No.
You guys don't know this about me, but anytime it's like the NPR or the Associated Press, I say
She's gonna say,
news.
yeah.
Addie said making pee-pee. Big news.
All right, let's get back to the land of St. Johns
Huge.
County. St. Johns County faces eviction spike, but one neighbor breaks the mold. All right, Sonnies, grab your spreadsheets and your stress ball because the housing hustle is hitting hard on the First Coast. Eviction filings are on the rise big time in St. Johns County with a 30% increase since 2019. And 2025 is already off to a brutal start. Just in January, the county logged 76 eviction filings, the highest in 5 years.
Well, yeah, because rent's like $9 million.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. If the trend holds, we're looking at another record-breaking year. Why? Well, rent has skyrocketed. There you go.
You're welcome.
Just from over $1,200 in 2015 to nearly $2,300 today. And while St. Johns County still has lower eviction rates than most places like Clay County, the pressure is definitely building. But the plot twist, Putnam County, often overlooked, is actually bucking the trend. Instead of rising evictions, Putnam's numbers have declined 13% over the last 5 years. In the sea of stress, they're the surprise calm. I love this. Meanwhile, Clay County is drowning. Their evictions have surged to, you ready for this, Ashim?
Yeah.
68%. Just in the first quarter of 2025
That's sad.
alone. Compared to the first
really
same
sad.
time in 2019, Duval and Flagler counties are also holding relatively steady, but the region overall is feeling the heat, booze. What is up?
Oh my gosh. Well, Putnam County is cheaper, obviously. But
Right.
it's just far, far away land.
Yeah, and also there's less corporate landlord activity over there.
True story.
Yeah.
So you're able to
correct.
the affordability situation, and you have better
Yeah.
options for some people.
Yeah.
This is really sad, guys. I remember when Brian and I lived over on off
Avenue
of
A,
Pope
I
Drive.
mean-
No, when we lived
Over
over
the
off
island,
of
yeah.
so on the island. I cannot remember the name of the
God
place.
bless, it's fine.
And shut up your face. Our rent, we had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo a block from the beach, $825.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
But now
when I
I
moved here, my 1,600 square foot home that I rented downtown, fully furnished.
yeah.
Fully furnished. Downtown, I could walk to
Yeah.
everything, was $1,100 a month. That was in
Now what's that
2014.
house?
Oh,
$4
I'm
grand.
Sure it's at least
I used to be able to live here for $850, even
Yeah.
pretty recent, like 3 years ago.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no
It's
bueno.
absolutely crazy. And I mean, I actually know a lady who was at Panache. She couldn't afford the rent here in town. Literally drove one way to work every single day, 90 minutes. Up in she's from Lake City. She lived in Lake City and literally made that commute because working for Panache as a hairstylist,
It's
they
worth
give
it.
benefits. They give,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do.
it's
They're
like a
good to their
real
people.
corporation. So she says it's worth it for me.
Yeah.
But that's so tough.
And other counties also do a better job at offering affordable housing options. Putnam County being one of them.
Yeah.
Where like St. Johns County's trying, but we just have such a boom that like economically, it's hard for us to say, man, we're gonna be able to even. We can't. It's hard to carve out space for affordable housing
Yeah.
in this booming,
Yeah.
booming
And
little
that's the
area.
challenge. Like, think about all the hospitality workers,
Teachers.
like all these
First
services,
responders.
Yeah.
They have to live elsewhere because they can't afford to live here. Like, I have lots of friends who are
Absolutely.
teachers, and I just, thankfully, a lot of them have been here for a while, so they can afford to live here. But I
Mm-hmm.
have friends who live up in Jacksonville and have to come down to teach. Like, think about how much time they spend just. And the fact that they have to live so far away
Yeah.
to their job, it's just
Well,
really sad. Like,
and if anyone my age needs a resource, I can say there's Stokes Landing and a couple other options similar to Stokes Landing over on US 1, a little bit outside of town. But the way that they do it there, because they had to, because they approved housing faster than they could build and all these things. And you're required to have some housing available for these people that work in town, teachers,
Right.
low income people that need to be able to live somewhere. Anyways, so there's opportunities to purchase condos over there.
yeah,
So
That's
you
awesome.
can do a first-time buyer. You can purchase a condo. They're designed for people that only make less than a certain amount and more than a certain amount. So you can't. You're not going to get necessarily like outbid by the person that's making $500,000.
And I got to give a shout out to Habitat for Humanity St. John's too, that are making. I mean, Volusia Woods right by my
Oh,
crib.
and they're cute. Those little houses.
so cool,
Cute.
and they're making things available for people,
Yeah.
and I'm loving seeing that fill up. But yeah, we have to be the judge and jury on this story, though. Is this news?
Yes.
yes,
Yes. Hardcore.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yep.
Everybody in the room say yes.
yeah.
All right, Ashim, clutch your pearls. This
It's
is
Ashim's
It's
story.
Ashim's story.
Oh boy.
La Boo Boo dolls. The tiny monsters are taking over the world.
me.
I want one so bad.
Stalking me, Davey.
They are
so
stalking.
cute.
I found a meme the other day on Labubu dolls, and I sent it to Ashim.
They're so cute. All right, Sonnies, grab your glitter and your bunny ears because we need to talk about Labubu.
They are stalking
These
you.
weirdly adorable little monster dolls are taking over the planet. And let's not just just say they're toy shelves, but fashion, celebrity circles, even political debates are getting in on this. Labubu dolls, created by a Hong Kong Belgian artist, sold by Pop Mart, are like a fever dream come to life. They've got fluffy fur, oversized little bunny ears, and creepy, cute, toothy grins. Kind of like, what is that, where the wild things are? It kind of reminds me of that vibe. Each one comes with a surprise blind box, so you don't know which one you're going to get. And fans are shelling out big bucks for their chance to score a rare find. We're talking prices from $9 keychains all the way up to $170,000 for a mint green giant one at auction.
Just give me the $170,000.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, so cute.
The mint green. For whatever reason.
It is kind of cute though.
No. Okay. If they were
Yes.
$40, $30.
Oh, I'm not
okay.
spending that kind of money on a stupid
They're
little
several
doll.
$100s.
What?
And now, like, I have a friend who has 7 of them.
Yeah, they got expensive.
And one of them
yeah.
cost $1,100. Why?
That needs to make it to our reality show.
Why?
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like,
Addie said that needs to make it to the reality show.
I mean, just bring back troll dolls. They're just like,
I
they're
mean,
same
and they had the
thing.
cute little booties. Yeah,
And
I
they
love
had
them.
that belly in their
So-
drool in their
So I
belly.
made the mistake, and thank you for stalking me here with this. I made the mistake. One of my former coworkers, she posted this about how she was like, she went on this Labubu rant, this
Yeah.
anti-Labubu rant, and I commented on it. And ever since then, every day,
They're in
my
your-
feed has turned into Labubu. It's all Labubu, and it used to be like happy gay stories,
Now
happy
it's like,
dog
guess
stories,
what?
and now it's like. Happy gay stories about Labubus. It's just the weirdest thing. It's all of a sudden I'm like, what happened? So Labubu
That is
stalked
so
me.
funny.
People buy these things, and the one I think I sent it to one of you. Like the woman painted its nails,
Yeah.
and like put makeup on it,
It's a
and got
thing.
accessories for it. Even Uber Eats has a Labubu now. That just showed up yesterday on
No.
my feed. I'm like, really? And it matches. It's the green.
Wait,
It's
but
this whole thing. I don't
guys,
understand. They're ugly.
there's
Yeah,
the-
warn people.
There's knockoffs, and
Yeah.
they're called
Yeah, the
Lafufus.
Oh, the Fufu.
The La Fufu.
Yes.
So the knockoffs are called La Fufu.
Lafufu.
That
Watch
is so
out,
funny.
guys, because if it's a knockoff, it will not look for 9 teeth. Matte
9.
packaging.
Right.
Teeth, the whites of their eyes are more white,
Lafufu.
and then their eyes are centered.
Is that
and
them?
then on the right foot, there's a UV. See that I know this because
Why do you know this?
Because the videos are stalking.
Get
my
ready, 'cause
feed.
now your phone.
They have a UV footprint on their foot. You can only see in the black light. That's when you know it's a real one.
Oh my goodness.
So Ashim is saying send her Labubu. She don't want no
not.
Lafufus.
Someone tagged me on a Labubu post here in town that someone was looking for Labubu on Facebook, and now that post follows me everywhere.
Oh my God, they're creepy and cute, but you are right. I'm sorry. The $375 is one that's on sale right now.
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
It's
I didn't
ridiculous.
realize they were that
I
much.
would be 30, 40 bucks. Yeah, fine. Like weird kitschy thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm
I'm
done.
starting a new thing, guys. It's called La Nunu, and it's my doll by Sunny TV, and they're going to be $1 million.
$1 million. There's even a Labubu Park, by the way.
Stop.
So one of the videos that someone sent me was a woman who was firmly anti-Labubu. And then she went to the Labubu theme park, wherever this was. I think it's somewhere in China, Japan. I forget. She went, and then by the end of the theme park, she was firmly a Labubu fan and bought her first Labubu, the Labubu Coca-Cola one.
This is
And
not
now
news.
she's a thing.
This is not news.
Ashim's new subtitle is going to be La Boo Boo Guru.
Labubu.
just to bully her.
No.
I gotta
bully
tell you,
her.
I'm on eBay right now. There's one that got chewed up by a dog for $65.99.
That's all I can afford.
That's all. Yeah, we can do like Labubu surgery, maybe.
Yes.
Can the Sunny is Flagstaff Labubu, whatever. Our leader sign.
Yeah.
We need next to the Care Bear,
We
the
need a
chewed up
Labubu.
Labubu.
We can have the Care Bear Funshine Bear holding the Labubu.
Yes.
It's gotta be the dog chewed Labubu, though.
Yes.
RJ, can we please add a Labubu to the budget?
Yes.
That would
Hey,
be
guys,
great.
But maybe we should
Sponsor.
start with the Lafufu.
We can afford the Lafufu, maybe.
Well, let's pivot over to the greatest section
Wait,
of this show.
is it news?
Oh, is it news? No, it's not news.
It
no.
was funny, though.
It was funny,
It's
though.
news
yeah.
for
They're
Ashim. She
stalkers.
didn't know.
My nightmare.
But let's get over to Smash, Mary,
Yes.
Ghost. All right, Sunny, grab your hearts, your halos, because it's time to play the game where love is fleeting, lust is loud, and ghosting is just a good
Ooh.
strategy. We
These
got
are-
Smash, Mary, Ghost on the
Look who's
planet.
on the board.
We've got some celebrity
this is gonna be hard
divas.
today.
I'm so excited.
Dang, Addie.
Hello,
everyone.
Yes.
Today it's
The game
Thirsty
show voice.
Thursday. And it's my fave pop princesses have entered the villa.
Oh my goodness.
We have 2000s pop princesses,
Love this.
including Christina Aguilera,
Ooh.
Beyonce, Destiny's Child era,
Okay.
All right.
and Paris Hilton. So if you need if you need some fun facts, I'm gonna switch the camera to show all of us, and then I'm gonna get into it.
I think
She runs around. She runs around the wall.
Ooh. Christina with the runs. That's all she knows. Oh.
Remember her dirty era when she had the black extensions?
Dirty. Wanna buy them?
So
Yeah, that was a
You
good
sound
time.
just like her.
I know.
You're so talented.
Wait till
how
you see me
can-
in the shower. It gives a better effect.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
What, do you take your little foo-foo in there?
Wet and Wild for my labubu?
So, we have Christina Aguilera. Her debut album in 1999 spawned 3 number-1 hits: Genie in a Bottle, What a Girl Wants, and Come On Over, Baby.
Come on over, baby.
Sold over 17 million copies worldwide. Christina was a Disney Mouseketeer on the all-new Mickey Mouse Club 1993 to 94 and recorded Reflection for Milan 1998 before her pop stardom.
She also did it in Spanish called Mi Reflejo. Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh! She pivoted to a more provocative image with her 2002 album Stripped and the edgy hit Dirty, complete with assless chaps and Cole's eyeliner.
Yes.
Assless chaps again with an accent.
Assless chaps.
Yeah.
Her ballad Beautiful became an LGBTQ plus anthem, won a Grammy and topped charts in 11 countries. She co-wrote and released Fighter in 2003, a rock R&B hybrid about empowerment, which went double platinum in the US.
That was good.
5-time Grammy winner and over 50 million albums sold at one point.
You too, David, right?
At one point, private gigs paid her upwards of $2 million.
Wow.
Where's our private gig?
I don't know, but I like chunky at Christina Aguilera better than the skinny one that we got now. I don't like this one. That's just
Let's,
weird, alienish.
let's talk about the next bombshell, Beyonce.
Okay.
I chose to put the whole Destiny's Child thing in here because I decided if you guys want to honestly choose to pick Destiny's Child as a 3
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
marry
okay.
or date or ghost,
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Thrupples.
A
Yeah.
throuple.
That sounds
Thruple.
fun.
1, 2, 3,
me and
It would be such a good time, y'all.
Yeah.
So Beyonce obviously began singing as part of Girls' Time in Houston in 1990 with Kelly Rowland joining in 1992.
Awesome.
The group rebranded as Destiny's Child in 1996 and released their first hit, No, 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 in 1997 when Beyonce was just 16. The Writings on the Wall, 1999, launched Bills, Bills, Bills.
Can you
and
pay
Pay
my
my bills. Can you pay my telephone bill?
that song is actually still my anthem.
So good.
I'm looking for a man, Bills, Bills.
Yeah. Oh my God. You can find me at hotmail.com.
Line of drama: LaToya Luckett and Latavia Robertson
Bye,
exited
Felicia.
mid-cycle, replaced by Michelle Williams and Farrah Franklin.
Yeah, you're.
Survivor in 2001 spawned hits like Independent Woman, Survivor, and Bootylicious.
Yes.
Billboard called it an anthem to strength.
Yeah, that was fun. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. My body's bootylicious.
The group disbanded in 2006, selling over 60 million records worldwide and
That's
claiming
hot.
multiple Grammys.
Christina was only 17 million. just
Beyonce's
remember.
father, Matthew Knowles, took a 50% pay cut to manage the group full time.
So
I didn't
kind.
know that part. 50%.
Dang.
Correct.
Well, he can afford toilet paper.
And then
Okay.
a Destiny's Child received a Hollywood Walk of Fame star in 2006.
Nice.
All right, who's up next?
Paris Hilton has entered the villa.
That's hot.
Released her debut single, Stars Are Blind, on June
Oh my
5th
God,
in
that song.
2006.
It's a great song.
I
you
do
guys.
like that song.
She's sliving.
Sliving.
a
and then she made
reggae
her
pop
perfume.
summer anthem that peaked at number 5 on UK charts.
The stars are crazy. I
She's
love
big
that
in
song.
sold
Korea.
over 600,000 copies worldwide and stood out in a meta way.
Yeah.
It didn't try too deep.
She got arrested.
Oh, it didn't try to be deep. I can't read.
Critics describe the tracks as plastic-wrapped bliss, yet catchy, a guilty pleasure standout.
Stars Are Blind, so good. Just saying. There's a remix too.
The melody echoes UB40's Kingston Town, which led to an out-of-court sample lawsuit settled in 2009.
Yeah, it was settled. Daddy wrote a check, honey.
Though known as a reality star, she's been into music since age 3, finally delivering on that dream with her album Paris in 2006.
Oh, okay.
She embraced reggae pop fusion, unusual for a celeb with off the reality show track. Okay,
Right.
So,
All right.
Simple Life was such a great show.
I love that show.
I love
They tried to bring it back and it was really bad, you guys. It was not
All right.
good.
Who's
Anyway.
doing what
She's
here?
a
right.
DJ. She's
These-
also a DJ, right?
Yeah.
She plays a lot.
yes, and honestly, I love Paris. So
I love Paris.
I do
These are
too.
3 bombshells.
a hard time.
Who are you gonna ghost? Who are you gonna marry? And who's gonna be the
Smash.
smasher?
All right, Mel, you have to lead us off today.
All right, I'm going first. I am marrying Paris Hilton because I adore Paris Hilton. She's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bitch.
I am going to smash Christina Aguilera. So Destiny's
Which
Child.
one, skinny or fat?
Fat.
God bless you. Right. I want somebody to grab some thunder. Yes.
You over here looking like a Rambo.
I thought he was a little like Karate Kid.
and,
too.
I like it.
and Destiny's Child, you gotta go.
What?
After my favorite album, it fell off, and there were too many switch it, change it, rearranges. And like you guys know, I am not a big Beyonce fan, so
Take a shower. All right, Addie and Ashim.
Put a vinyl on, girl.
Yeah.
At my house, but I
sorry.
got it all. All Beyonce albums.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just gonna marry Destiny's Child.
Yes.
Because
Three?
I want it all. And
Yeah.
you know
I
what?
want
You
it
can
all.
switch who band members are and group members all the time. I'm here for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
three.
All 3. If you switch some in and out, I'll stay married.
Just everybody
I'll
has
stay
their own
married.
bedroom.
Please, everyone have their own bedroom. And also, we have one shared bedroom for when we want to party.
Yay!
Sleepover style. I'm going to smash Paris Hilton forever, hopefully. Hopefully,
Oh
it's
my
not a
God.
one and done.
Love
I hope
her.
that she joins our Destiny Child parties like once a month. Listen, it's not Diddy vibes.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
It's slumber party vibes.
Yay!
And then who do I have to ghost? Oh yeah, I've never been a fan of Christina
Yeah.
Aguilera.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christina Aguilera. You're really,
Attitude.
really cool, but I've never, ever once been your fan.
She has an attitude problem. All right,
Okay.
Ashimi.
I'm actually going to line up with Mel on this one because I love me some Paris Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
I just think she's amazing.
Yes.
It's so funny because I think my opinion of her changed like in the
Yeah.
last 2 years because I read her book.
Yeah.
And it was
Mm-hmm.
so eye-opening what she went through and the fact that she has come out on top still like composed and with grace and not a complete like mess up in her life, a screw up. She went through some stuff.
She did.
Like what her family put her through, like they had her kidnapped and sent off to one of those camps where
Yep.
like she thought she was gonna die. It was horrible.
Right.
So her voice, I know people think it's crazy. It's an affectation. She does it because she feels people think she's less intimidating that way. So like just her whole thing, I think she'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a goofball and by like off work. Sorry, I'm a goofball right now too, but I'm just a goofball. I can be serious and mean business, and I think she's that too. And then I was torn because what do I do? Do I go Christina or Destiny's Child?
What
And
are
I'm
you gonna
actually
do?
going to go Destiny's Child
Okay.
because I got 3.
All right.
Yes.
Smash any. You got options.
There you go. Okay.
I'm going to round it off and I'm going to say I'm going to marry Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Because she is 1 degree separation away from Britney Spears. Yes, they're
Oh, so
besties. I
close,
love
so
that.
close.
I am going to ghost Christina because I think she's got an attitude problem. I think that she needs a little bit of humility in her life to just sprinkle that in. Just saying,
Oh.
just saying. But
Okay, Lizzo.
I will definitely be smashing Destiny's Child because marry her the more. Turn that triple flip that way, twist her on the floor. It's a Britney lyric. 1, 2, 3, baby. You and
Oh
me.
my God. Oh my God.
Paris.
Awesome. And that last glitter drop on today's Sun-Soaked Saga, my Bronze Brilliance Brigade. We've spilled the tea, danced through the drama, and reminded the universe that a fabulous time is always full time around here. So, as you strut into the weekend with SPF in one hand and your last nerve on the other, we're not just weathering the storm, you're the atmospheric event. Oh my goodness, we are going to have a fabulous holiday
Yes.
weekend out there.
It's gonna be great.
We will be back Monday Monday, 9 a.m. Sharp.
Yes.
Brighter than the disco ball at sunrise and ready to serve headlines with the side of sass and sea breeze. We love you guys so much. Be safe out there.
Yes.
Have a beautiful time with your families. We'll be out and about. You know how we do on the flip-flop side, my radiant rascals. All right, we'll see you Monday morning.
Bye, guys. Happy
Bye,
4th of July.